Hey guys, it's me, that one guy that accidentally saw you do something wrong, and I went and tattled on you to the principal unlimited. And I'm here to tackle the top 5 worst synchro monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! I put up a poll on the Facebook page for everyone to put in their input of what they think sucks when it comes to a synchro monster. Don't forget to like the video before we get into this. 800 likes would be the goal. Any like would be appreciated, but we're gonna get on into this. So these are synchro monsters that most likely no one's ever played, and if you played them, you kind of suck. But I think I'm guilty of using at least one of these. I think, yeah. Number 5 goes to Thunder Unicorn. Light, level 5, Beast Synchro with 2200 attack and 1800 defense. It requires a Beast type tuner and one or more non-tuner monsters. Its effect: once per turn during your main phase, you could select one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses 500 attack for each monster you control until the end phase. During this turn, this card's effect is activated. No other monster can attack except Thunder Unicorn. Now, what makes this card so shitty is obviously you need a beast to kick up this shit going, and when it comes to hindering an opponent's monster and making it a weak little stinky bitch, it's like only Thunder Unicorn can attack it, and at the end of the day, at most, you're gonna, do 2200 damage? I mean, this card is just naturally bad, and there are so many other level 5 synchros that would just fit the role better that as well are generic, that would just make your life easier. So then why the hell wouldn't you? Because you could summon Amadeus, and you could summon Catastrophe and have go fucking wild. Or you could just summon TG Hyper Librarian and just enjoy your time. Next card goes to Sea Dragon Lord. And it's a level 5 water sea serpent with 2300 attack and 1800 defense. And it requires a level 3 non-tuner monster. When a face-up level 3 or lower monster on the field is sent to the graveyard, this card's attack becomes 3000 until the end phase. Now, it's kind of just particular, because, I mean, any card that says, this card has to go to the graveyard first, and you have to have a level 3, and then this card could become a 3000 beat stack only until the end phase, I'm like, you know, it has 2300, it's just going up by 700 points. Wouldn't it just be easier to just play a Rush recklessly? The Sea Dragon Lord, it's not like a terrible card, but it's not a good card either. And there are just so many cards that, and the honest factor is that this card just looks beautiful. I mean, I think this card has a beautiful, beautiful look. Anything with such a long, thick neck. Geo GenX. Most of the Gen X cards are all terrible. So I said, you know what, instead of just having the video be a whole Gen X video, let me just pick one Gen X out of the fucking bunch and just beat it down. So we're gonna go with Geo GenX, level 6, Earth, Machine, Synchro, 1800 attack, 2800 defense. Not bad stats when it comes to defense, but now you need a Gen X controller and one or more non-tuner Earth monster. And that's never good. When you need a Gen X controller and an Earth monster, you're being very, very, very specific. And if you're being very specific, when I was younger, I thought Pacific and specific was the same word. I would say, that's very Pacific. And they'd be like, Pacific Ocean? And I'd be like, no, Pacific, like, I'm talking about that. And they're like, no, that's specific. You're saying Pacific. Are you trying to make me look stupid? Once per turn, if you control a face-up level 4 or lower Gen X monsters, you could switch the original attack and defense of this card until the end phase, for as long as you control a face-up level 4 or lower Gen X monster. So as long as you can't even use this effect unless you have a Gen X already going for you. I mean, at the end of the day, even just being able to switch this card's stats ain't that good, because it doesn't have an additional effect saying this card can switch back to the defense mode to protect itself. So you're just switching this card into attack mode and just making it do the whole flip-flop for nothing. This card is just naturally bad, and there's nothing that I could say. I don't even know what the fuck this is. It looks like if someone like I don't know, took a really big ball of shit and then just slapped some iron on it and then just said, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Because that's what it looks like. It literally looks like, and it's dripping too. It's moldy, lava shit. Gigain, Gaga Gigo Castle. Trishal is the best. And, you know, this card is just inadequate because of Trishal. So it's an Earth, level 9, Rock, Synchro, 2900 attack, 2800 defense. Pretty decent stats. Now let's see what your effect is, because you need 1 tuna, 1 on 1 non-tuna monsters. Pretty standard. Generic. This card gains 200 attack and defense for each non-tuna Synchro material monster used to make this Synchro monster. I didn't say that correctly, but you know what? We're going to go with it anyway, because it's the same bullshit, doesn't matter. Alright, so basically you summon this card, and the cards that used to make it, oh, yeah, I gained like maybe like 600, 200, or 400 extra attack points, and now I'm just going to go ham, and I'm just going to attack, but at the end of the day, you could easily play Trishal, and there are other level 9 Synchros that make this card seem inadequate. So overall, this card is just bad because so many cards outclass it in so many ways. Like, I'd rather play Mistworm than this bitch, and Mistworm's a worm. And it has 3000 attack and 1800 defense, and its effect is that this card cannot do nothing because this card is just garbage, and this card tries to do something, trying to mimic Naturia Beast and Naturia Barkion, but falls on its face because it can't do anything but just stand there and look pretty. But you know the funny thing is, Naturia Beast and Barkion were so good. They became so iconic, and they both became like two of the best Synchro monsters in the entire game, because Beast and Barkion are amazing. No one could tell me otherwise, because they're just great cards. And an honorable mention for anyone that's wondering, Ally of Justice was a very close number 6 to getting on this list, because almost every Ally of Justice card sucked ass except for Catasta. So, just for people that were wondering about Allergist of Catasta. So don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section below of Synchro monsters that you think are terrible, so I can see that they're terrible as well. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. I upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I hope you guys all have a great time. Happy holidays. I'll see you guys later. And for once, I'm not going to end this video weird. I'm going to be an adult. And I'm going to press the stop button with class. No. Nope. You said you weren't going to be weird.